newest mock draft video. This is the free agency mock draft. So we've seen some moves go down that can certainly change the draft. Actually, I'm not going to spoil it, but let's just get right into it. First pick in the draft, it's got to be Fernando. If he doesn't get picked here, I will just turn off the draft entirely. So the Jets, I've seen it going around the Jets to take Arvell Reese, Ruben Bain, David Bailey. I feel like that's who's kind of between here. I'm still going to have them going with Arvell Reese. He had a really good combine. And I feel like he just fits the Jets. And he's probably one of the safest NFL prospects. It just seems impossible that he'll fail, but who knows. Arizona Cardinals. So next year, I think Arizona's gonna tank for number 1, number 2 overall pick to try and get I don't really know many of the quarterbacks next year, but to try and get one of them. So I'm gonna have them going with a safe pick that won't turn their franchise around. It could help them win some games though. So I'm gonna have them going Francis Malgoa, best offensive lineman. Titans. This one's interesting. For me here, it's between David Bailey, Ruben Bain, and Jeremiah Love. I don't think they're gonna go for Jeremiah Love. That seems scary after if Ashton Genty went in the top 3 last year, that would have been crazy. I mean top 4. So I'm going to have them going between Ruben Bain and David Bailey. I still like Ruben Bain more. He's just a freak athlete, but his arm size, that might scare some NFL teams, but I'm still going to have him going Ruben Bain here. Oh. Giants. This one's interesting. So I think I have David Bailey. No. Their defensive line's really good. Jeremiah Love, apparently if they've been talking to him, maybe they don't like Cam Scatterbo. He had a really good season last year, though. But it might be the injury concerns. He can get injured really easily with his play style. But I'm going to have him going with Carnell Tate here. They have Malik Neighbors, but Wan'Dale Robinson just left them. You guys have convinced me that Carnell Tate's going to go above Jordan Tyson, but I feel like he's a little safe for Carnell Tate, so I'll have him going him. Browns. So here, I don't think they'll go defensive line. They got Myles Garrett. Running back, Quinshon Judkins looked really good last season. He was my favorite rookie last season. Could they be going a Sony Styles? They lost Devin Bush in free agency. I think Mansour the lane's too high. For me, it's between Spencer Fano and where is he? What? Am I missing him? Or Jordan Tyson. I think they're gonna go for a safer pick here. Maybe they'll completely tank next season to get a high pick for. Oh my God, what is his name? The Alabama receiver. Okay, I forgot, but just remind me in the comments. But I'm going to have him going Spencer Fano. He looks really good this season. He's kind of him and what's his name? Him and Francis Malgoa are kind of 1A, 1B tackles. They both look really good. This is where I'm going to have Jeremiah Love going. Sure, their needs were kind of in defense last season, but Jeremiah Love's just too good of a prospect to pass up on. Maybe they could trade back, then pick him up later, but I'm still going to have them going Jeremiah Love here. Just an insane prospect. I would say better than Ashton Genty, but he's just really good. Saints? You know what? No. If David Bailey falls to them, this would be the easiest pick. I was going to have him going Jordan Tyson, but then I was no. Chiefs. Could they go a Mansour Delane or Caleb Downs here? Because, they lost a lot of secondary last season. This is a really good safety class, though. Or Kenyon Sadiq. Or Jordan Tyson, their wide receivers. But Rashee Rice looked pretty good last season, too, when he came back. I'm going to have him going Sony Styles or... But you know what? I'm gonna have them going Mansour Delane here. They need cornerbacks. They lost their best 2 cornerbacks last season. So yeah, you know what? So Sony Styles and Caleb Downs. This would be like Bengals' dream situation. I'm gonna have them going Caleb Downs here. I'm pretty sure they were talking about Jordan Battle and Caleb Downs. That would be good safety core. But okay, Dolphins. You know what? I think Sony Styles is gonna go here. I think they just need help on defense overall. They lost Jalen Phillips. They lost Bradley Chubb. So I'm going to have them going Sony Styles. Just an insane combine. Cowboys? Oh my God. Cowboys. Dylan Thieneman. No, he's not the 11th best player in this class. Could they go with Kenyon Sadiq or Monroe Freeland? But what does it say they need? Defensive. You know what? I think this is where Jamad McCoy is going to go. There's a little bit of like speculation about his injury, if he'll fall or something like that. Oh my! You know what? I'm going to have him going. I think if the Rams get Monroe Freeland, that's like such a good pick for them, because some people say he's better than Spencer Fano. I don't think so. Ravens. I'm going to have him going Jordan Tyson. I like Jordan Tyson more than Mekhi Lemon. He's like big receiver. Kind of reminds me of Tedero McMillan a little bit. But yeah, I'm going to have him going Jordan Tyson here. They would love that. They didn't get Max Crosby though, so. Jets. What are the Jets? My last one I had them going Peter Woods here, but I think that would be a little bit of a reach. You know what? I'm going to have him going Mekhi Lemon here. Actually. Or Kenyon Sadiq. No, I'm going to have him going Mekhi Lemon here. Pair him up with Garrett Wilson. And then for Geno Smith. Oh, God. Bucks, I feel like this is a perfect pick for perfect fit for Kenyon Sadiq. I love Kenyon Sadiq. He just probably had the best tight end combine of all time next to Vernon Davis. But yeah, Kenyon Sadiq will be a really good fit for the Bucks. Lions, Olavega Lowan. I don't know how to say his name. He's a really good fit. Lions need offensive line and guards especially. I'm pretty sure because they got Penei Sewell. So yeah. I'm not even going Olavega alone. I don't know that's his name. He just is really good. I like him on the Lions. Vikings. Could this be where Dylan Thieneman goes? Could this also be like a Avion Terrell place or Peter Woods, someone like that? Because they lost Jonathan Allen. You know, I think I'm gonna have him going Dylan Thieneman here. His draft, he's probably the biggest rise in the NFL draft this year. Yeah, I think this would be a really good fit. They need safety help. Harrison Smith is really old. We don't even know if he's going to be coming back. This is where, actually, who do I have the Cowboys taking? Jamad McCoy. I think they're going to help the defensive side out a little more and get C.J. Allen. He had another really good, combine. He had another really good combine. Another riser. He was projected end of the first round last time, but yeah. Panthers. I don't really think they need defensive, interior defense. They got, Derrick Rose, who's really good. So, who's their cornerbacks like? No, they got J.C. Horn. I think they need to pair Ted up with somebody. So I don't like Omar Cooper better than Denzel Boston or Casey Conception. This is where I think Denzel Boston's going to go. I really like him. I think he'll be really good on the Panthers. Steelers. Okay. If they bring Aaron Rodgers back, they can get one of the greatest QBs of all time. mentoring like Ty Simpson. And you know what? I think they're going to take Ty Simpson here. So, yeah. Chargers, they need O-line help. Bad. So, could they be going for someone like Blake Miller? Or I think, you know what? They got 2 tackles. Maybe they could convert Proctor to like a guard or convert Slater or something like that. But yeah, I'm going to have them going Caden Proctor here. They need offensive line help. Herbert was just getting destroyed last season. Eagles. The Eagles do not need defensive back. They just got, who they get in free agency? Help me out in the comments, guys. I kind of forgot. So, I think it's going to be D-line, and I think this is where the Caleb Banks slide is going to end. And he's finally going to go. So, I'm going to have him taking Caleb Banks here. I like him. He's like, I think he is one of the most slept-on prospects in this draft. But I think he's going to, like, we're letting the Eagles get another really good defensive prospect kind of late. Browns, who'd I have him taking last? I have him taking, Spencer Fano. Do they help that O-line more with Blake Miller? I don't think so. I think, this is hard. The Browns, they just need help everywhere. Maybe this could be a KC Concepcion place, but I think I'm going to have him taking Emmanuel McNeil Warren here. I don't even really know who their safeties are. Let me think. Nope, got no clue. I think this is where he's going to be going. I think another kind of safe pick from the Browns, somewhat. I think they're going to try and tank a lot next season. And, yeah, Bears, they need defensive line help. I think, who do I like more? Let's see the stats. What did he have last year? He had 13 sacks. That is a lot. And then Kendrick Falk, only 2, but sacks isn't the only stat. I still think they're going to take Akeem Mesidor here, help with that D-line that badly needs help. Bills, so they got DJ Moore. So I don't think they'll go for a wide receiver anymore. I think they need a little help on the D-line. So I think this is where Kendrick Falk's going to go. 2 edges back-to-back. 49ers, they need O-line help. I think this is where... Yeah, I think this is where I'm going to have Blake Miller going. It's kind of between him and Peter Woods. But I think this is where Blake Miller's going to be going. Remember when people had Peter Woods going 10th to the Bengals? He just had an insane slide. Texans, another place that needs O-line help bad. So, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that guy's name. This is where I think, he is really good. He only allowed 1 sack in his entire season. So I'm going to have Emmanuel Pregnon going here. I think, even though this might be a little bit of a reach, they need to get that, they need to get O-line bad. Chiefs, I'm taking, I'm taking Mansour Lane last. They could take another, they definitely could take another cornerback if they lost 2. But I don't think that's what they're going to do. I think they're going to take Cassius Howell here. Because, they extended, oh my god, I'm blanking on another guy's name. They extended their edge rusher, and he had a bit of a down year, So, yeah, I'm going to have Cassius Howell going here to the Chiefs. Broncos? Could this be KC Concepcion, a Peter Woods? I feel like there isn't much high-end talent on offense later in the draft. It's a bit more of a defensive draft this year. So I think I'm going to have him going Peter Woods here, help out with the D tackle. They lost John Franklin Myers, so this can be a replacement for him. Patriots, they got Romeo Doubs in free agency. I still think they're going to go for another wide receiver since they released Stephon Diggs. I still like KC Concepcion more than Omar Cooper, so I'm going to have them taking KC Concepcion. Seahawks. They could take a running back here, but they released Tariq Woolen, so this is where I'm going to finally have Avion Terrell going. So, yeah, here's the draft. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you agree with, what you disagree with. Okay, are we gonna show me the? Oh my. So yeah, we got first couple picks. I feel like those are my top 4, my most like ones that I think will definitely happen. David Bailey sliding on mine. People like him more than I do. I still think Ruben Bain's better than him. And so my favorite picks are Kenyon Sadiq to the Bucks, Caleb Downs to the Bengals. So tell me what you guys think about it. See ya in the next video.